Good morning. Today I would just like to update you what have I been doing the past few days. Okay. Mm, every morning, same routine. I woke up early, pray, and go to work. Just the same old routine. Go to mosque, uh, have iftar with friends or with just random people in the mosque, and prayer most especially is the one that I have been focusing on. I would just like to tell you something. For the past 2 years, always Ramadan time, something really happens in my life. Okay. Uh, Ramadan 2014, that was when I had my open heart surgery, wherein the doctors replaced my two heart valves. I now have mechanical heart valves, and that's why I have to see the doctor every month, have my checkup regularly, and have my medicines every day. And Ramadan 2015, that was when I embraced Islam. Okay, so this year I will be 1 year old. Okay, what made me decide to embrace Islam was our office is near the mosque, and I was thinking like, why these people are going every day, every time they hear these words, this sound, they go to the mosque. Out of curiosity, I always watched, and you know, I even laugh. Are they crazy? Why are they going to the mosque? And I don't know what they're doing inside. But I will not tell you the whole story. I will make another video of it about my conversion to Islam. In short, the past 2 years, every Ramadan, something happens in my life. Okay, like first Ramadan when I was in UAE, I was in hospital. That's when I had the surgery. Second Ramadan, that's when I embraced Islam. Okay, and I told myself, Alhamdulillah, this year I am not in the hospital. I am not sick. I am very well. But I was just wondering what this Ramadan will bring me, or what 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 difference, what is the highlight of this Ramadan to me. Okay. So this Ramadan, it was like I am not sick, but my friends are sick. Okay. Um, Last night, I went to see Arlene. I mentioned Arlene in my first video. I mentioned Arlene. She's my office mate who has cancer. I haven't seen her since maybe 2 months ago. 2 months ago. And I just always send her message in WhatsApp asking how she is. She's also a Filipina. And last night, I asked my friend to take me to her because I don't have car, and bus are not available. Will be back en route at 8 o'clock in the evening. So I asked my friend if he could take me there. So I was calling Arlene, and she said, okay, just go this road and I will wait for you outside. You know, when the car passed by her, I was shocked. I mean, it's not the Arlene that I know. I didn't wait for Mustafa to stop the car, to park the car. I just opened the door and ran to her and I hugged her. You know that feeling that you want to cry upon seeing somebody and then you just control your emotions? Then she hugged me back and we walked inside to the place they were living. When I entered the room, I saw her son, I saw her husband. I can feel like there is tension in the house with the husband's reaction. And I just ignored and continued talking to Arlene. And her husband and Tantan, his son, left, and her husband said they're going to visit a friend. So when I was talking to Arlene, I can't help but feel the pain. My heart became heavy listening to her. Her skin so different, and the way she talks is very different now. I can feel her pain by the way she talks, and she's not having chemotherapy because she doesn't want. She doesn't want because of the side effects. And I told her, if it is the advice of the doctor, then she should do it. And she said, no, I don't want. You know that feeling that you really, really feel bad for her. And from time to time, I feel like crying, but I have to control because I don't want her to see me cry and she would feel more sad that she is really sick. I cannot see the glow in her eyes anymore. I can't see her smile anymore. She's not smiling. All she was telling me, like, it's so painful. Sometimes I drink pain reliever. Sometimes I don't. And she told me that she can feel that her husband is tired also of taking good care of her. And her sister is telling her just to go home to the Philippines, but if she goes home to the Philippines, when she gets sick, it's hard because in the Philippines it's very expensive and we don't have medical insurance. I mean, there's medical insurance, but only rich people can afford. And she told me she doesn't have medical insurance in the Philippines, so I feel really bad for her. And I don't want to leave her, but I want her also to rest. I saw her walking when she was drinking her medicine and she was crushing. She's very thin, totally the opposite of the Arlene before. When I left her, I hugged goodbye and then I went out. She was alone. I don't want to leave her, but it's getting late and I want her to rest because her husband and her son left. So when I was in my friend's car, I was crying. That's when I cried. Because I'm trying to control my emotion, not to cry in front of her. I feel so sad that she is sick. But I feel lucky. I mean, I am also sick, but my case is different. Her case is different. And she told me, I remember she told me that all she is praying now is she won't feel the pain. And she told me that she is ready to die. And I told her, no, you're not going to die. Just Be strong and hold on. You see, some of us pray for new clothes, pray for new house, pray for material things. But some people are praying not to feel the pain because they know one day they will die. Um, I just learned one thing from her. She told me she told me that these are the effects of my negligence in my body. Like I abused my body so much, work. I never checked my health. And I think she told me I think my body now is giving up. We are so lucky to be alive and well. Okay? We should treasure whatever we have. Material things, all of this in the world we have are all temporary. It will be gone one day. All we need is our clean soul. We should ask forgiveness for all the mistakes we have done because we don't know what will happen to us, and take care of ourselves, take care of our body. Never abuse our body because it is not ours. One day it will be taken away from us also. Really, cancer sucks. She has cancer and it really sucks. She is really in pain and she lost too much weight. She is now like half the size of she was before. Please, I ask everybody to please pray for her and for everybody who are sick, not just your family. Pray for everybody who is sick that they may be okay and be well. And we should thank God every day that we are alive. We are alive, we are breathing well, and we may have all these struggles in life, but all of these are tests, and everything we have now is temporary. So it is not all ours. One day it will be taken away. So I ask your help to pray. Please pray for Arlene. She is now here in Abu Dhabi and she's suffering of cancer. She's my friend, and I really want her to stay fit because her son is still small. Inshallah, she will be okay. God will heal her. She's a very strong person. I know her as a strong person, but now she's getting weak. Like, she really is getting weak. Please pray for her. This Ramadan, we pray for people who are sick.